Before we begin,
If you're obsessed with true crime cases where power, money, and mystery collide, subscribe now.
because this story proves that sometimes the richest man in the room hides the darkest secrets. He was the heir to a New York real estate empire. Quiet, awkward, almost invisible in public. But behind that soft-spoken exterior was one of the most disturbing crime sagas in modern American history.
This is the story of Robert Durst. Born into wealth, Durst was the grandson of the founder of the Durst Organization, one of Manhattan's biggest property empires.
He grew up surrounded by privilege, private schools, and power.
But even early on, those close to him described him as strange.
Distant. Then in 1982, his wife, Kathleen McCormack Durst, vanished.
She disappeared without a trace. Nobody, no confirmed crime scene,
Just silence.
For decades, investigators suspected Durst knew more than he was saying.
But without physical evidence, the case stalled. Kathleen was declared legally dead years later, yet no one was ever charged. Then, nearly 2 decades after Kathleen's disappearance, another shocking twist.
In 2000, Durst's longtime friend, Susan Berman, was found shot to death in her Los Angeles home.
She had reportedly acted as his unofficial spokesperson during renewed scrutiny over his wife's disappearance.
The timing raised red flags.
Still, no conviction. But the strangest chapter was yet to come.
In 2001, Durst was arrested in Texas after the dismembered body of his elderly neighbor, Morris Black, was discovered in Galveston Bay.
Durst admitted to cutting up the body. He claimed self-defense. And in one of the most shocking verdicts in true crime history, he was acquitted of murder.
Acquitted.
A billionaire heir, linked to multiple deaths and a disappearance, walked free.
For years, he seemed untouchable.
Until 2015, Durst agreed to participate in a documentary series called Jinx. During filming, after a tense interview, he walked into a bathroom still wearing a live microphone and muttered words that would change everything. "What the hell did I do?"
Killed them all, of course. He didn't realize he was being recorded.
Those words reignited investigations. He was arrested shortly before the final episode aired.
In 2021, nearly 40 years after his wife vanished, Robert Durst was convicted of murdering Susan Berman.
He was sentenced to life in prison. Durst died in 2022 while serving that sentence. But here is what still haunts this case. Kathleen McCormack's body has never been found.
And while Durst was convicted for one murder, many believe the full truth about his wife's disappearance may never be uncovered.
Money delayed justice. Influence complicated investigations.
And a hidden microphone finally did what decades of suspicion could not.
If you want more true crime stories where the powerful thought they'd never be held accountable, subscribe now and turn on notifications.